Hey everyone, welcome back to Coffee and Talk in English. I'm Mia.
And I'm Liam. We're really happy you're here with us today. If you're new here, please subscribe and like this video.
We're here to help you practice English in an easy and fun way. Today, we're learning how to talk about Martin Luther King Jr. Day in English.
All right, ready? Let's go. Grab a coffee and let's chat.
Okay, so MLK Day is coming up, and I always notice people have questions about it. Like, they know it's a holiday, but they don't know how to explain it simply.
Exactly. And sometimes people are like, is it just a day off?
Right. So today we'll talk about what it is, how people talk about it in everyday life, and what you can say about your plans.
And we'll keep it normal. No speech vibes, just real conversation.
First, quick question. When someone asks, "What is Martin Luther King Jr. Day?" What do you say?
I usually say it's a U.S. holiday that honors Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Honors is like showing respect and remembering someone's impact.
Exactly. Then you can add one more sentence. He was a civil rights leader.
Civil rights is about equal rights and fair treatment, especially under the law.
And that's enough for most casual conversations. 2 sentences, simple, respectful.
I like that because sometimes people panic and try to explain everything at once.
Yeah, and then you end up sounding like a Wikipedia page.
And nobody asks for that during lunch.
Another thing people say is that MLK Day is connected to service.
Yes, you might hear a day of service.
It's a common idea. Instead of only relaxing, people volunteer, donate, or do something helpful for their community.
Community is your neighborhood, your city, local groups, people around you.
So if someone asks, what do people do on MLK Day? You can say some people volunteer, some people attend events, and some people use it to reflect.
Reflect is like thinking quietly and intentionally, not overthinking, just pausing and thinking.
Now, what are you doing this year?
I'm off work, so I'm planning a calm morning. Then I want to do something meaningful, maybe donate some items or help out at a community event.
That's a great mix, rest and purpose.
Okay, let's make this super practical. Imagine a coworker says, "Do you have MLK Day off?"
You can say, yeah, I'm off, or no, I'm working.
Off means you're not working. Easy word, very common.
Then they ask, any plans?
And you can answer in a few styles, like, "I'm keeping it low key,"
Low key is calm, simple, no big plans.
or "I'm taking it easy,"
Taking it easy is relaxing.
or "I might volunteer for a couple of hours."
I might sounds natural because it's not a promise, it's an idea.
Now, if they ask, "What is MLK Day about?" you can give that short explanation.
It's a holiday that honors Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his work for civil rights.
And if you want to make it even simpler, it's about equality and civil rights.
Equality is treating people fairly and giving everyone the same basic respect and rights.
Sometimes coworkers will say, "Oh, I didn't realize it was MLK Day."
You can keep it friendly. Yeah, it came up fast.
Came up fast is like it arrived quickly.
Or just, it's next Monday. Simple.
And if they ask what you're doing, you can talk about your day without making it sound like you're trying to impress anyone.
Exactly. You can say, I'm volunteering for a bit, or I'm doing a small thing in the community.
A small thing sounds humble and realistic.
Okay, question. Do you ever feel weird telling people you volunteered?
Sometimes yes, because I don't want it to sound like I'm bragging.
Bragging is talking about yourself in a proud, look at me way.
Exactly. So I keep it simple. Yeah, I helped out for a couple of hours.
Helped out is great because it's casual and warm.
Let's talk about typical plans people mention: volunteering, family, resting, learning something, going to an event.
Right, and you can mix them. Like, I'm visiting family later, but I'm volunteering in the morning.
That sentence sounds like real life.
Okay, let's go deeper in a natural way. If a friend asks you, what is MLK Day, you can answer like this.
It's a U.S. holiday honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Then the friend might say, he's the I have a dream guy, right?
People do say that.
And you can respond, yes, he was a major civil rights leader.
Major means very important.
Then you can add, the day is about remembering his work and the broader movement for civil rights.
Broader just means bigger, not only one person.
You can also mention day of service, but you don't have to. It depends on the conversation.
It depends, another life-saving phrase.
If the person is curious, you can say, a lot of people volunteer or donate on MLK Day.
Donate is giving money or items to help.
And if you want to talk about events, you can say some cities have community events, talks, or marches.
Marches are organized walks for a cause. You'll hear that word sometimes.
Talks are speeches or presentations like community discussions.
But you can keep it light. There are events in some places, and many people just use the day to reflect.
Reflect again, easy, respectful, and not too heavy.
Now, let's talk about what are you doing on the holiday, because that's the part most people actually say.
Exactly. Most conversations are like, cool, what are you doing Monday?
And you don't want to freeze.
Here are a few natural answers.
I'm taking it easy.
I'm catching up on sleep.
Catching up is doing what you missed, like sleep, chores, emails.
I'm running errands.
Errands are small tasks like grocery shopping, pharmacy, post office.
I'm meeting a friend for coffee.
That's the most on-brand answer possible.
And if you're volunteering, you can say, I'm volunteering at a food bank.
Food bank is where food is collected and distributed to people who need it.
Okay, what are your plans? Like a full day? Morning, afternoon, evening?
Morning, slow start, coffee, maybe a short walk. Afternoon, donate some clothes, then family time. Evening, cozy dinner and early sleep.
That sounds healthy and peaceful.
That's the goal, peaceful. Let's do a realistic making plans conversation. I'm your friend and I text you, hey, any plans for MLK Day?
I'd reply, yeah, I'm off work. I'm thinking about volunteering for a couple hours.
Thinking about is supernatural, not too firm, not too vague.
Then you'd ask, what kind of volunteering?
Exactly.
I'd say, there's a community cleanup near my place. Want to join me?
Want to join me? It's friendly and simple.
And if you say yes, I say, awesome, I'll send you the details.
Details is time, location, what to bring.
If you say no, it's still fine.
I could say, I'd love to, but I can't this time.
Perfect, polite no.
Then I add, but thank you for inviting me.
That keeps it warm.
If I want to say I can't volunteer, but I still want to do something, I can say, I can't volunteer, but I can donate some items.
That still counts. People say that all the time.
Counts, meaning it matters, it helps.
Now, helpful questions you can ask before a volunteer event.
Do we need to sign up?
Sign up is registering online.
Do we need to bring anything?
Great question. And if it's outdoors, what should we wear?
Wear comfortable clothes and often closed-toe shoes.
Closed toe means your toes are covered, no sandals.
Another word you might hear is shift.
A volunteer shift is the time slot, like 9 to 11.
Time slot is a scheduled window of time.
And if you're not sure about instructions, you can say, sorry, could you repeat that?
Or, could you say that a little slower?
Both are polite. People won't be offended.
Also, a phrase that makes you sound confident is just to confirm.
Just to confirm, we're meeting at the park entrance, right?
That line saves you from going to the wrong place.
Which I have done more than once.
Same.
Okay, volunteering scene. We arrive, it's a little cold, we're holding coffee like it's our emotional support item.
Coffee is comfort, don't judge.
No judgment. We walk up and someone says, hi, are you here to volunteer?
You say, yes, I'm here to volunteer.
Or, yes, I signed up online.
Then they say, great, please sign in.
Sign in is when you write your name after you arrive.
So sign up before, sign in there. Easy difference.
Then they might hand you gloves and say we're going to split into groups.
Split into groups means separate into small teams.
And you can ask, which group should I join?
Or what area are we covering?
Covering means cleaning or working on that area.
Then small talk starts. Someone says, is this your first time here?
You can say, yeah, first time.
Or I've done something similar, but not here.
Similar means almost the same.
Then they ask, what brought you here today?
That means, why did you come?
You can answer,
I wanted to help out.
Or I had the day off and wanted to do something meaningful.
Meaningful is important in a personal way.
Now you start working and you find something gross on the ground.
Always. It's guaranteed.
You can say, that's disgusting.
Or that's nasty.
Nasty is casual and common.
If you find something unsafe, you can say, should we report this?
Report this means tell the organizer.
And if you need a break, I need a quick break.
Or let's take a water break.
That one sounds very natural.
At the end, someone might say, thanks for coming out today.
Coming out means you showed up.
And you can reply, of course, happy to help.
Happy to help works everywhere. Work, neighbors, volunteering.
Okay, another real-life topic. Sometimes people post volunteering on social media. Some people like it, some people feel weird about it.
Let's talk about that in a calm way because it comes up. So, do you post about volunteering?
It depends.
Classic.
Sometimes sharing helps others find the event. Sometimes it motivates people.
Motivates is encourages them to do something
But I understand when people feel uncomfortable.
because it can look like showing off.
Showing off is trying to get attention or praise.
If someone says, I don't like posting it, it feels like showing off, you can respond softly, yeah, I get that.
I get that is a friendly way to say, I understand.
Or that makes sense.
And if you want to share your view without sounding intense, you can say, I usually just share the event info.
Info is short for information.
Or I post a picture of the group, not just myself.
That's a subtle difference and it feels less self-focused.
Now, let's talk about how to discuss MLK Day respectfully if the conversation becomes more serious.
The key is calm language,
You can use phrases like, in my opinion.
or from my experience.
Those make it personal instead of sounding like you're declaring facts.
And if someone says something you disagree with, you can keep it respectful.
I see your point.
That's a fair point.
I get where you're coming from.
Where you're coming from is their perspective.
And if you disagree, I see it a little differently.
That's one of my favorites. It's calm.
You can also set a boundary politely.
Like, it's a big topic and I'm still learning.
That sentence is safe and honest.
Okay, back to everyday plans. Not everyone volunteers. Some people attend an event, watch a documentary, read, spend time with family.
And you can talk about all of that in simple English.
For example, I'm going to a community event.
I'm watching a documentary about civil rights history.
Documentary is a nonfiction film about real life.
I'm reading about Dr. King.
Or I'm talking with my kids about kindness and respect.
That's actually really nice.
Let's do a friend conversation where you explain what MLK Day is, then you talk about what you're doing that day, like a normal weekend chat.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm your friend who's new to the US, and I ask, what is MLK Day?
I'd say it's a U.S. holiday that honors Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
What did he do?
He was a civil rights leader. The holiday is about civil rights and equality.
Equality, again, is fair treatment and equal rights.
Exactly.
Then I'd ask, so what do people usually do?
Some people volunteer, some attend community events, and some use the day to reflect.
Reflect. Great word.
Then you ask, what are you doing this year?
And you answer,
I'm off work, so I'm planning to volunteer for a couple hours in the morning.
where?
Probably a food bank. Then I'll meet my family later.
That sounds like a very real plan.
It is, and if I want to invite you, I say, if you're free, you can come with me.
If you're free means if you have time.
If you say you can't make it, you can say, I can't make it, but I'd love to donate something.
Can't make it is such a common phrase for I can't go.
And donating is a real way to participate.
Now, sometimes people want to say something respectful, like, it's not just a day off.
You can say, it's a meaningful holiday.
Meaningful again.
Or, it's a day to remember his work and the values behind it.
Values are your principles like kindness, fairness, respect.
And if you want to talk about a quote you saw, but you don't remember it perfectly, you can say, I saw a quote today, something like,
Something like is perfect when you're paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is saying the idea in your own words.
then you can say, it reminded me to be more patient.
Patience is staying calm when things are annoying or slow. Or you can say, it reminded me to treat people with respect.
That's simple and strong.
Okay, what about this? You volunteer and afterward you feel that, good tired.
I'm tired, but in a good way.
That phrase sounds so natural.
Great. Now let's talk about small vocabulary people hear around MLK Day, like civil rights, equality, community, service, and make them feel easy.
Let's make the vocabulary feel simple. Civil rights sounds big, but you can treat it like a normal phrase.
Right. You can say he worked for civil rights.
Or he fought for civil rights.
Fought for means worked strongly for a cause.
Equality is another one. He spoke about equality.
Spoke about means he talked about it publicly.
Justice sometimes comes up too.
Justice is fairness in society, especially in laws and treatment.
And service in day of service.
Service here is helping others.
People might also say volunteer work.
That's just volunteering.
And community. I want to support my community.
Support my community is a great line.
Another phrase is give back.
Give back is helping because you feel grateful for what you have.
So you can say, I want to give back.
Or I'm trying to give back more.
And do my part.
Do my part is like I want to contribute in my own way.
Contribute is help by giving time, effort, money, or skills.
Now let's talk about realistic volunteering roles people mention.
Like packing boxes,
Sorting donations,
serving meals,
cleaning up a park,
reading with kids.
tutoring.
Tutoring is helping someone study.
And you can ask, what do you do there?
Or what's your role?
Role is your job in that setting.
Also, one thing that helps learners is knowing what to say when they're unsure.
Like, what should I do first?
Where do you need me?
How can I help?
How can I help is perfect, very natural.
And if they say we could use an extra hand, that means they need extra help.
Extra hand sounds funny, but it's common.
Okay, I want a cozy moment now, like end of day. You're reflecting, you're talking about what the holiday felt like for you without being too heavy.
Yes, more human, less formal. Okay, end of the day. You did your volunteer shift, you're tired, you're hungry, you're kind of proud.
And you're thinking, why don't I do this more often?
Exactly. So I say, that was actually really nice.
And I say, yeah, I'm glad we did it.
Glad is simple and perfect.
Then you might say, I was nervous at first. I didn't know what to do.
Nervous is anxious, a little worried.
But once we got started, it was easy.
Once we got started is so natural. It's like after we began.
And you can say, it felt meaningful.
Or it was rewarding.
Rewarding is that satisfying feeling when you helped.
If it was messy, you can still be honest. It was a little chaotic, but it was worth it.
Worth it means the effort was valuable.
Then you might talk about the holiday itself. I like that it's not only a day off, it's a reminder.
Reminder to be kinder, more patient, more intentional.
Intentional is doing things on purpose, not just on autopilot.
Autopilot is when you do things without thinking much.
That word autopilot is so useful.
And it fits here, because holidays can pass like nothing if you don't pause.
Pause is stop for a moment, like breathe, notice, reflect.
If someone asks you what MLK Day is, you can keep it short.
It's a holiday honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his work for civil rights.
And if they ask what you did, I volunteered for a couple of hours, or I spent time with family, or I went to a community event.
Easy, natural answers.
And if someone says they didn't do anything, you can respond kindly.
That's okay. Life gets busy.
Life gets busy is gentle and true.
Okay, I love that this episode gives people vocabulary and also real-life sentences they can actually use tomorrow.
Same, because that's the goal, usable English.
If you want to talk about MLK Day naturally, keep it simple. What it is, what it's about, and what you're doing.
Exactly. If someone asks, what is MLK Day, you can say, it's a U.S. holiday that honors Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his work for civil rights.
Then you can add, he was a civil rights leader, or it's about civil rights and equality.
And if someone asks, what do people do on MLK Day, you can say, many people volunteer, donate, attend community events, or use the day to reflect.
Reflect is a great word, calm and respectful.
For plans, you can keep it casual. I'm off work. I'm working. I'm keeping it low-key. Or I'm taking it easy.
And if you're doing something service-related, I might volunteer for a couple of hours, or I'm helping out at a food bank, or I'm joining a community cleanup.
If you're not volunteering, you can still say, I'm spending time with family. I'm going to a community event. Or I'm watching a documentary and learning more.
For volunteering English, the questions are super practical. Do we need to sign up? Where do we meet? What time does it start? Do we need to bring anything?
And remember, sign up is before. Sign in is when you arrive.
If you need help understanding instructions, sorry, could you repeat that? Or could you say that a little slower?
And if you want to double-check details, just to confirm is perfect.
And if the topic gets serious, you can keep your tone calm with phrases like, in my opinion, from my experience, and I see it a little differently.
That keeps the conversation respectful and real, like actual adults talking.
All right, that's it for today. Thanks so much for listening. We're really happy you were here with us.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and like this video. Turn on the bell so you always get notified when we post a new one.
And tell us in the comments what you want next. Holiday conversations, volunteering English, workplace small talk, or any everyday topic you want to practice.
Grab a coffee and we'll talk again soon.